John, Peter Bono?
No, we are the new guys.
We're from the mob.
Yeah, the mob.
Hector? Hey, what is this, you guys? Put up your hands.
Oh, see there, where on earth did you get this revolver? It's magnifique.
All right, don't come any closer or I'll shoot.
Oh, all right. Come quietly with us. The game is up for you. Stick up your hand.
All right. Say one more step and so help me back.
Bravo.
What's that? Bravo!
Oh, what a wonderful imitation. Tell me, where on earth did you get those blinks?
All right, this is it. Stay where you are.
Didier, why are you always so clumsy?
Papa, it was not me.
Well, it was not me. I'm standing here in the middle of the room. Eh?
So am I, Papa.
Then, who broke that vase?
Wait, Now, see here. Now, see here. What is the meaning of this outrage? Oh, I say, you're making far too much noise, you know. How do you like my helmet? Huh?
Oh, yes, magnifique. Oh, it's you.
It's him.
Well, I must confess, I never. I think your costume, it did not turn out too well, Oh, it's too simple. No, everything is in the small touches, you see. Like, for instance, this little scarf right here.
Oui. And the black-eye patch. A patch eye. A patch eye, get it?
With American friends, the dance festival in the Rue de la... Nobody even noticed us.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
But what are you doing in these disguises?
We are going to the casino.
We to the Thieves Carnival. And you as well.
Oh, yes, of course. Me too.
Only I would advise you, my little friend, to touch up your makeup. It's too subtle. You don't look like a real thief.
No? Well, I'll fix it right away. But tell me, is everybody going to the Thieves Carnival?
Ooh, but of course, everybody.
Wonderful. We'll see you there.
This boy, Didier, he has absolutely no imagination.
Papa, if those other two fools have costumed themselves as ridiculously as he has, then our plans are well on their way to fulfillment, eh?
Girl.
Papa, those ladies, they won't even notice anyone but us.
No. You got the latest telegrams? If we don't make a satisfactory arrangement before we get out of this house, we'll be kicked out of the country. Yeah, you must make yourself charming. Be seductive.
Papa, you know perfectly well I'm doing the best that I can.
Yes, I know. You are an honest, hard-working boy, but you must not relax for a single minute. The success of this night means everything to us.
Oui, Papa.
What's more, Didier, there is something very suspicious about this bride of ours. She's bound to give birth to a scandal at any minute. Oh, obviously, it was Lady Earth who made that old idiot shut up when he kept insisting that the Duke of Miraflores died in 1904.
Oui.
We must keep our eyes open and be ready for anything.
Papa, we must get rid of those fellows, huh? It is a matter of life and death.
Stop it. No. Didier, we are let them dig their own graves. We make ourselves twice as irresistible. Lady Luck.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I never expected it of them. Even what you think of our guests. How in the world did you ever come up with such magnificent makeup?
We are truly happy.
Because you are so happy.
They always look like they're waiting for a tip. Well, it's the truth.
Chuck, chuck.
Well, the Duke and his son certainly seem to be taking their time. I called out to them as I passed by. They said they couldn't bring themselves to dress up as robbers. Oh, monsieur, do go up and fetch them, and I beg of you, do something to make them hurry.
Of course, with pleasure.
Gladly.
Let's be charming.
Very charming.
Still not dressed. I was just on my way up to get ready.
You make us late.
You go ahead. I'll go by myself in the little car.
Are you in love with that boy?
Why do you ask?
Then it's true. Why does one always ask people if they're in love when one can always tell just by looking at them?
You can tell?
Yes. Juliet, why do you think I'm your enemy?
You are my enemy.
No, I love you very much. Sit down.
You're in love with him yourself, aren't you? You want to take him away from me, and you're trying to talk to me about it first so that I won't be too hurt? And what's worse, the two of you have probably agreed on that, haven't you? That's it, isn't it? Isn't that it? Well, say something. Why are you smiling like that?
How lucky you are to be so much in love.
You're prettier than I know it. You can have any man you want.
If only I wanted to.
You mean you don't want him?
No, little silly.
Have you never spoken with him when I wasn't around?
Well, had I wanted to, I would have found it quite difficult. He has only to come near me by accident, and you can't take your eyes off her.
Oh, I'm so jealous. You see, I truly love you.
Poor little gambler.
Do you swear to me you've never tried to attract him?
I swear it.
Even the day he danced with you 2 dances in a row?
The orchestra played the same tango through twice.
Even the day the two of you went out in that canoe, while the DuPont two forts were trying to teach me to play baccarat?
Even that day. He began to look so sad, I suggested we rode straight back. But we couldn't find you anywhere.
That day, I'm not so sure. He had a strange look in his eyes that evening.
That was because he asked me whether I thought you liked him. And I replied you were an unpredictable little girl whom one could never figure out.
Is that the real reason? Well, in any case, you might have told him something else.
Now, are you satisfied?
Are you sure you didn't try to attract him at the beginning? Maybe just the very first day?
Not even the very first day.
Very well, then. I'm satisfied.
Oh, Juliet, why will you never be able to trust me? I get the feeling I'm an old widow compared to you.
Oh, you're so much better than I.
You're much more of a real woman.
You think so?
Yes. But it's still hard to believe what you've told me. You must admit he's much more handsome than Hector, and you don't seem to mind his advances.
When I saw how much you were in love, do you think I couldn't pass up a mere flirtation?
Oh, how nice of you.
Oh, no. I wish I could have wanted him so much that I'd have gladly sacrificed you without giving it a second thought.
When you bite on your pearls, it means there's something wrong.
Something is wrong.
But you look very beautiful tonight. You have all the men around you at the ball.
Yes, all of them.
I'm not joking.
Neither am I. I'll have them all, you see. I'm quite sure of that. But it's rather sad.
You're not happy.
No.
But it's so easy, you know. All you have to do is let yourself go and be open. I'm convinced that's what it means to be happy. Otherwise, hardly a minute goes by that you don't feel a little sad or bitter.
You've always thought me the greatest, prettiest, because I always had more men at my feet. Can't you see? You're the only person here who's really alive. You may be the only living person in vision. Perhaps the world.
Oh, yes, I am alive.
And untouched, altogether and ready to believe.
To believe anything.
You've never had a man in your bed without love as I have. You have jewels around your neck and a big ring on your finger. I'm sure you're completely naked under that super linen dress. You're 20 years old. And you're in love. Juliet, why aren't you in thieves' costume like everyone else?
Oh, I'm too happy. I haven't the courage to stay beside you who are sad. When I'm a little less happy, I'll think of you. I swear to you, I will.
What a mystery. What can you say? Stick them up.
Oh, we're going to make a simply magnificent entrance.
Oh, dear lady, those two gentlemen are ready.
How do they look?
Well, it's a matter of taste.
However, here they are.
Oh.
Why are they laughing? What do they think thieves look like? Haven't they ever been to the theater?
But yes, you. What are you supposed to be?
A thief. It wasn't like this.
No.
You're joking.
Immensely.
No, you must tell me I don't look good.
Oh, my dear friend, one can hardly expect Spanish nobility to be very convincing in thieves' disguise.
Well said. Right, Hector?
Oh, well, come along. The car's waiting. Where's Edgard?
He's probably glued himself to the mirror by now.
Edgard! Oh, here he is.
Did I do well to shave off my mustache?
Oh, heavens, I don't know. Well, come along, everyone.
Off to the carnival! The Thieves Carnival!
Come along, you.
It's a night better for us.
Papa, let us be as clever as the devil.
Yes, but let's really turn on that charm.
Here I am.
What are you doing here?
I just came down.
Why didn't you go with the others?
I came to get you.
Well, get out of here. Go on.
Why do you speak to me so rudely?
Go on, get out.
I'll certainly go if you don't want me. I thought you would want me. What's the matter?
I've got a headache. I want to stay here for a bit.
Why do you have to make up this story for me?
I'm not making up a story. No, you better get out of here, my dear. Go on, scram.
But you've never spoken to me like this.
There's a first time for everything.
What have I done?
Nothing in particular. Now, it's all too complicated to explain, and you probably wouldn't understand it anyway.
But Senor Pedro...
First, there is no Senor Pedro. My name is Gustave. Second, I'm asking you to get out of here immediately.
I thought you loved me.
Sometimes people make mistakes.
But you told me...
I was lying.
Oh, that's not true.
My poor dear old pal, listen. I've got to get you out of here fast. You understand?
Why?
You'll find out soon. For right now, you just go up to your room and cry away your lost illusions. Well, what are you doing in this overcoat? What kind of a costume is this?
A traveling costume.
Traveling costume? What are you up to?
But don't be angry. I came to get you so we could go away. You once told me we would go away together.
Yes, but I was joking. Anyway, how did you know I have to leave?
I just know.
You look like you know a lot of things. Come on, let's go.
No, we might meet one of the servants in the hallway. We're better off right here. We'll be quite safe here.
The Dupont Duforts, father and son, must be waiting for you. Now, you be a good girl and get dressed up as a thief like the rest of them.
Don't thieves ever wear traveling clothes.
You're not going traveling. You're going to a carnival.
Once they've stolen something, thieves usually leave. So why don't you take me with you as long as you're leaving?
You, my dear, know too much.
Oh, please don't hurt me.
Don't be afraid. This is just a precaution.
What are you doing?
I'm going to tie you up.
Oh, God. Oh, Gustave, this is ridiculous. Oh, really? Oh.
In your handbag?
Oh, no. Don't take my bag. I mean, there's nothing in there. Besides, I'll give it to you.
Well, thank you very much. But all I need is a handkerchief.
What for?
To gag you with. I ask you, what is the point of a handkerchief this size? Well, never mind. Mine's pretty clean. Voila! My dear girl, if you think this is a thieves' carnival, you're mistaken. Me? I'm a real thief. You saw Hector and the Duke of Flores. But those two also happen to be imbeciles.
You're not.
And you're just a hopeless dreamer, that's all. Building castles in the air, and your aunt, that batty old loon, is living in them. For me, I'm here to do a job, and I'm going to do it. All right, don't try to make me feel sorry for you. I've known a few other girls, you know. That's not too tight on you, is it? All right, you're a smart one. And you see, old girl, I did pitch a little woo with you and all like that, but basically it didn't mean anything to me because I had to do it for the job.
Oh, for the job.
I'm boring you, yes, I know. It's not very gallant, but what did you expect? In every profession, there are certain little things just like this that aren't very nice. Now, apart from that, I'm honest. Yes, I am, in my own way. Simply trying to do my job without any frills and extras. Well, I'm not like Peter Bono and Hector.
Oh, Peter Bono.
Peter Bono? He's the Duke of Miraflores.
Oh, so that's what it is.
You've got to be honest in your talk, you know, otherwise life isn't worth living. Is that too tight?
Yes, it's tight.
I find it rather boring having you tied up like that. Basically, I lied to you just now. I like you. I like you a lot. Well, after all, what did you expect? When the good Lord made thieves, he knew perfectly well he couldn't let them have everything, so he deprived them of the respect of honest folks. But basically, it's not all that bad. Things could have turned out worse. After a while, you see, we don't even think about it anymore. If there's something here you really like, I'll leave it for you as a souvenir. I mean, it would make me very happy to give you a little present, after all. Don't look at me like that. Well, it breaks my heart. You must understand I'm doing this because I have to, right? So let me do my work in peace. Does it hurt?
Yes, it hurts.
Well, at least you're not choking, are you? Juliet, now if you promise not to scream and call for help, I'll take the gag off.
Yes, I promise.
Do you promise?
Yes, I
All right. What do you have to say to me now that you know I'm a real thief?
Oh, this is idiotic. This is absolutely idiotic. Untie me.
No. Now, I may be a nice guy, but I'm serious about my business.
Then at least listen to me.
What do you have to tell me?
When I put on my traveling coat and came in here looking for you, it was not in hopes of being treated like an idiot and tied up in a chair. Of course I know you're a real thief. If you weren't a real thief, I never would have thought you'd leave in the middle of the night. Since you are my aunt's guest.
What are you babbling about?
I've been telling you over and over for the last hour. I love you. I saw you taking a car up to the garage. I suspected you were a real thief and that this was the night you'd be pulling the big job. Since I knew you'd be leaving as soon as the job was done, I got dressed up to follow you. You don't intend to stay now, do you?
That's a question you don't ask a thief.
Oh, then take me with you because I've asked you to.
But I'm a thief!
I know you're a thief. All you do is keep saying it. It's a wonder you don't get yourself arrested. Now, untie me, please.
But Juliet...
Untie me, please. My hands really hurt. Terribly.
You promise not to try and run away and warn your aunt?
Yes, yes, of course I promise, so you're such an idiot.
All right, Juliet. I trust you, but I think I don't know what I'm doing.
We've wasted a quarter of an hour. Can't you hurry up? Oh, we mustn't get caught now. Let's see, have you got enough of all this?
What are you doing?
Oh, really, sometimes I wonder whether you're in your right mind. I have to repeat everything to you over and over. Now, tell me, yes or no, do you find me attractive?
Yes. But...
Good. That's the first step. Now, you listen to me, Gustav. Now, if you find me truly appealing, then I love you and I want to be your wife. And don't worry, if you're afraid of running into trouble at the marriage license bureau, we've got to get officially married. Now then, is this all we're taking?
But Juliet, you don't know what you're doing. You can't come with me. Now, you wouldn't be able to keep up with me? What would you do if I took you with me?
I'll help you. I'll be the lookout. I'll whistle when someone comes. Oh, I know just how to whistle.
I'll bet you do.
Wait, listen.
Shh! Watch it!
I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Oh, take me away with you. I was so softly. I promise. Exactly what I'm supposed to.
Now, Juliet, this is just a whim. No, you're just playing with me. It won't work.
Oh, no, don't think that. Never think that. I love you.
But, Juliet, do you have any idea what kind of life you'd be getting yourself into?
Yes. Kiss me.
Juliet, your gentle, peaceful life would be over forever.
Oh, my gentle life is killing me. Kiss me.
Juliet, you're happy here just the same. Now, you don't know what it's like to be on the run all the time, to be afraid. You're used to luxury and leisure.
Oh, but look, we're rich with all this stuff we're taking. And if you're afraid that the police are tracking me down, we'll just stop stealing for a while and go into hiding.
Juliet, thieves aren't rich people. Now, whatever you steal sells for very little.
We'll be poor then. Kiss me.
Juliet, I'm shy.
Oh, you're a silly little ass, darling. Kiss me.
I'm shy, Juliet, I'm shy.
Oh, that doesn't matter, my love. Kiss me. Oh, I'm so happy. Now, quick, let's hurry.
What?
Aren't you going to take the miniature enamels? Oh, you're such a fool, my darling. They're the most valuable things here. Now, take this. Come on, now.
But Juliet!
And the little fragonard. Oh, leave the candelabras. They're imitation bronze. So we got it. Oh, my bag. You see how much you need me? I'll be such a help to you, you'll see. Kiss me.
My little thief.